sure you knew that. And I'm going to be doing my grandma's Nancy Evanoff's story. So, have you ever known anybody who can just walk out their front door and get a gigantic walnut? Well, my grandma could. And so here's her story. So she was born in 1953, and she's still alive today. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So here's her when she was 3 years old, in a family photo. They were took with black and white since they didn't have color then. And here's another picture of her playing with one of her friends. That's pretty great too. And this picture is of her just going into middle school, but she's in like, I think she's in elementary school, 5th grade or 6th grade. But a lot of things happened during that time. Like, for example, in her elementary school, one of her favorite activities was the Olympics. It was really basically a field day, but they just called it Olympics. So there was like track and whatever happens at a field day, because I don't really go to them ever. And there's also the Cuban Missile Crisis. That was bad. And so her dad, Bill, who's right there, he worked in the military, so they got access to a bomb shelter. So she got evacuated to the bomb shelter, but her best friend was really mad at her because she didn't take her. I would be mad at my friend too if they didn't. But that is her mom, Ruth. My middle name is Ruth after her. And that's Bill Jr., because his name is Bill, so Bill Jr. after him. That's my grandma's sister, Sue, and that is my grandma. Also what happened was, so she lived in Walnut Creek, named after the walnut orchards. I can't say the word. Yeah, they're really big, as you can tell, and they're hard. So she had to wear a hard hat. So she went to gather them because free food. So she would wear a hard hat, and she'd get a pole, and she'd whack them out of the trees. And you have to wear a hard hat because they'd hit you in the head, and it doesn't feel very nice because I got hit in the head by one. And so yeah, and she'd also have to crack them. Instead of, like, you could go to the store and buy them, but like if you have free food right at your door, and get it yourself. So that's what she did. And also, yeah, she would just like watch TV or a movie and crack her food at the same time. And yeah, and this is her in high school. That's her senior picture. In high school, there was this is one of her favorite stories. In high school, there was an Eco Earth Day. And at the Eco Earth Day, you weren't really supposed to drive your car to school. So she pogo sticked 6 miles to go to school. I can't even pogo stick 3 feet. That's obviously didn't inherit that. So yeah, and there was also this thing that they did for fun on like weekends. So she did it on Fridays and Saturdays. It's called cruising. Basically, where you take a car, take her car, and you ride down the highway like 20 miles per hour, really slow. And then you would there's a whole bunch of other people, like hundreds of people, not really hundreds, like 50, 100 people went on, and you'd like wave and smile at them. I don't know why that'd be fun, but I obviously wouldn't do that. But her friend, I can't remember her name right now. Oh, Karen, yes, Karen. So she dated people there. Obviously that's pretty weird. So my grandma did do that because they're strangers. You don't want to like get kidnapped. Yeah. And this is my grandma when she was getting her capping of the dental assistant of the year. A dental assistant is basically that person who comes in before the dentist does and puts that disgusting stuff on your teeth that nobody likes. So she got chosen for the year. That was really exciting for her. And then that's when she got married. So she got married to my grandpa George. So how she found him was she was driving to school one day and she saw the new kid walking, and so she was like, told her mom, I'm gonna marry that guy someday. And she actually did. They dated for 7 years and they're still married today, 44 years. So yeah, and that is their family. So that's Nancy, my grandma, and that's him, George, and that's my mom, who's right there. And this is my aunt, Lisa. My other aunt hasn't been born yet. Her name is Holly, so she's not in that picture. So yeah, this is a current-ish picture. It's my grandma and my great-great-grandma, Ruth, who is right there. It's in 2002. She died like 16 years ago. I don't remember that. Yeah, and this is me and her. I wasn't alive yet, but this is me and her. She's holding me when I was just born, 2006. Yeah, and then there's this picture. So every year she used to do this relay race. It was from Portland to the Oregon coast, so it was 128 miles, and which is really far. It was 31 hours of no sleep in a van with like 5 other girls. So what would happen if they drive the van? So one girl ran out for 6 miles. They go in the van for 6 miles, and then another person come out for 6 miles. It was like over and over and over. And she got seventh or second place in some of the races. It depends on like what group you get. You'd make a lot of friends in there and stuff. She's done it for 11 years, but she stopped because she had to get knee surgery, and she can't really run with knee surgery. So yeah. And then this picture is us in Disneyland. Disneyland is her favorite place. I don't know why, but it is. It's not my favorite place because the first time I went to Disneyland, I got food poisoning because I ate a pink tortilla. I don't know why, and I threw up everywhere. That was not fun. And then here is a also Kurdish picture. It's in 2017. That's her. That's my grandmother Nancy. That's my cousin Alex. That's my other cousin Hugo. My other cousin Kendall, and that's me. So yeah. And here's a few things that happened in her timeline. So first, there was music television, MTV. It was like YouTube, but music videos. It was really popular. Everybody was watching it. I'm sure your parents watched it too, because it was in the 1980s. That's when it was popular. It kind of disappeared. It still exists. You can search it up, but it's not really popular anymore. But yeah, there's Elvis Presley. She didn't really listen to Elvis Presley, but because I don't really know. I don't know him either, but he was popular in the 1950s. So yeah, and then there was the Vietnam War. It lasted basically her whole life because it was 20 years. Not her whole life, her whole childhood. So that was a big deal. And then there was the first Apple TV, the Macintosh computer. It was in the 1980s, 90s. It was really weird. It was like a box, light brown box, tan box, and you couldn't do much on it. There was that video game that was like, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a pole down the middle, and then there's those 2 little ping pong things. Oh, it's called Pong. And there's that little ball. She played that too. And then there was the Beatles. That's who first introduced her to music, pretty much, because she really liked the Beatles. They were on the Ed Sullivan Show, which is a show. It's basically America's Got Talent, but not really. Like the popular singers, artists, actors were on it. So that's the main guy right there, and those are the Beatles. The other guys around him. And then there was the Berlin Wall getting knocked down. The Berlin Wall was basically a wall that went between Germany and Berlin, which is like a wall in their own country. And it was not good because it was separating those people between the main people in Germany. And so when they knocked it down, it was a really big deal. So yeah, that's the end of my presentation.
Great job.
What was the theme?
The theme? Oh, it was basically, I just forgot it. It's like Walnut Creek. Yeah. Timeline. Yeah, timeline. Yeah.